city on the verge of greatness. A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile. The car. The symbol of freedom and vitality. Where every man can own his own home, and have room to breathe, and not be overlooked by his neighbors. The city where a man's home is his castle. A quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory. The city of opportunists. The city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet. The city of pioneers. A city of dreamers. A city of undercurrents, where not everything is as it seems. A 20th century city that will become a model for the world. A city that has no boundaries, that will stretch as far as the eye can see. In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective in ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniformed assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
General knowledge questions. Whoever buzzes in must nominate a family member who they think will know the answer. However, this time, each of the questions will be worth 20 points. So there's plenty of opportunity for somebody to pull ahead. How are we feeling? We feeling the pressure?
Yeah, it's winner takes all in this one.
It is indeed, yes. Connor, are you confident you brought the right people with you?
Well, Grandma seemed to be a good choice, but...
Oh, now you've made yourself really popular with Aunt Louisa there. She's so going to have a word with you afterwards. Right. Time to see who will progress to the quarterfinals.
Here we go again. They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch.
Turn left up ahead.
These two pictures will take you to which UK city?
Next left.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurry it up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
This is a fist hump. Just going through the motions.
You're probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. 2 heads are always better than 1.
Just get 20 points away there, Connor. We still have another 2 questions to go. Rollies, if you don't get the points here, you're out of the tournament. Question 4.
Look at this junk.
How many of these books were written by Francis Hodgson Burnett? The Hound of Baskervilles, Little Lord Fauntleroy, Frankenstein, or a nominated Leo?
It's not my job to pick through other people's trash.
I'm sorry, it's not 1, so another 20 points goes over to the Colliers. Do you know?
Get moving, Ralph.
Yes. Little Fauntleroy
Do your job, I'll do mine.
The Hound of the Baskervilles is by Arthur Conan
What have you
Doyle,
got, Phelps?
Frankenstein
Anything?
by Mary Shelley, Pride and Prejudice
Hurry it up,
by
Ralph.
Jane Austen, and The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. Connor, you are so unlucky. You keep trusting your family and they keep letting you down.
I tell you, I'm
Final
jinxed.
question
I
here.
always get landed with this crap.
These are the
Jesus.
codes for airports.
Cole, come take a look at this.
GOI, HYD. Janine nominates George. India. They are India. You mean
We're
that?
never gonna
This
find
isn't
it. It's a
what
waste of time.
That's right. The top one is actually Goa, but it doesn't matter because you got the points. Well done there. That's the end of the round. And
Doesn't give me anything to go on.
Rollies, you did very well on 120 points. Very respectable score. But Colliers, you win the lead. You're going through to the quarterfinals with 180 points. Which means, unfortunately, Rollie family, your time in the competition is over. You have been brilliant. It's a really good score, and I hope
Dr. Fontaine, could I have a word?
Of course, young man.
I really enjoyed your lecture, Doctor. Psychiatry seems to have a tremendous amount to offer.
Why, thank you. I'm always happy to receive acknowledgement for my work. The mind is the last great mystery in medicine. Are you thinking of specializing, Mr.
Sheldon, or Courtney Sheldon. I'm only in 2nd year, Doctor. They fast-tracked me a year because of my experience during the war.
Ah,
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Battle fatigue and collapse under duress. Can it be helped?
I would say yes, given the right set of circumstances. Trauma forces the mind to close down, retreat in on itself. We try to find ways to unlock the mind again. A combination of therapy and drug treatment. Hypnosis and therapy are powerful tools in the right hands, Sheriff.
I've been to visit some of the guys at the VA hospital. A good friend of mine, he's so far away. It's like he's wandering.
We went through a lot together.
Yes, Doctor.
Give me his details and I'll make a prognosis. I have a number of clinics in Los Angeles, Courtney Sheldon. Your penance, for your friend's help, is to come and work at one of them in your spare time. With what little spare time a medical student has. Is that a deal?
Is it ever? I can't thank you enough.
I'm not promising a cure, Courtney. I want you to remember that. Every physician has patients that he cannot hope to cure, for whom he can only smooth path to death.
Delicious and fat-free. Fat-free? With 0% added sugar. No added sugar? Muller Light Greek style. Delicious, fat-free, and 0% added sugar. Muller, official yogurt of British athletics.
Once upon a time, in the forest, there was a little robot. And the forest creatures!
But then, something in the forest was awoken. A ferocious, leaf monster.
He's coming.
Circumstantial.
Great forest whale.
Seems irrelevant.
Doesn't scare me. I love guns. Princess shot off a rocket launcher. I love you, man. Did you say you love me? Yeah. You guys are helping me out, right? Just dial it back a notch.
So what next?
Have a good look around. It could be anywhere.
The new series of Lethal Weapon continues Friday at 9 on ITV.
We'll be catching up with the passengers and crew of the Royal Princess as the Mediterranean voyage continues in the new series of The Cruise here
Any
on
ideas?
ITV. Tomorrow night at 8:30.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Now
We don't
the
want to miss
dramas
anything.
continue in part 2 of your Wednesday night double bill of Coronation Street.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Come back here, you It's market.com proudly sponsors Coronation Street.
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
A reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
All right. Don't hurt yourself.
Look after her. Promise. You think he's going to get away with it, do you?
I honestly don't know. All I know is that he's a dangerous man. I'm just terrified of what he might do next.
I don't mean to be rude.
The gun's up on the roof, right? So we need to find a way up.
We just need to ask you a few more questions about your relationship with Luke Britton. Relationship?
I don't think so.
You make it sound like we used to hold hands and dance through the meadows together. You were his landlord, correct? Correct.
What kind of chumps do these homicide guys think we are?
Fine. Paid his rent on time. Kept the flat tidy. No wild parties. Decent lad as far as I can tell. And you know him well? Can't say I did, no. Still. An awful shock.
How you doing, Cole?
And why?
Found it yet?
What do you mean and why? Why is some kind of a racist attack? There's no evidence to support that just yet. Now, going back to the 50s...
Smith & Wesson, serial S71893.
Can you tell us where you were? So, you guys aren't suggesting I had anything to do with what happened. Can you just answer the question, please?
2 rounds fired. And instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
So you didn't see or speak to anyone else? No. Excuse me.
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
Who was it that put my name forward? Ah, okay. I got it now. You don't need to answer that. It was Seb, wasn't it? Who's that? Seb Franklin. That lad who used to work with me. I had to let him go when he wasn't happy. It was either him or Gary Windass, or maybe his mentally unstable mother. Seems to be a lot of people around here that don't like you very much, Mr. Phelan.
We have the gun, Cole.
It's true.
Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
We could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
What I'm saying is, if me being here has got anything to do with something one of them said, then let's just call it quits so I can stop wasting your very valuable time.
It doesn't make sense. You're so unlucky. Skinny. I put some weight on. I just thought it was stress. But there must have been other signs. What, you mean like me missing periods? Everything that's been going on recently, my head's been a mess. I didn't even notice I was late.
I thought I had a tough time of it getting up the stick at 13. At least I sort of knew what was going on.
Yeah, that's what worries me.
Are you sure about this? It's not really our gig.
No harm in doing some digging. The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Such a little Boy Scout, Cole. You can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you?
You'd rather round up drunks and help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
I can think of worse things.
Craig, you know that I'm not doing this to hurt you, don't you?
All I know is that you being here is a massive mistake. In this place, it is not safe.
No, it's not like that. They look after us.
Besides, I'm new to this.
Wake up, Cole.
Money, you can always get another job. Yeah, you're right. I don't. You have no idea how much I do to try and look after you. To try and keep you safe.
Keep me safe? What are you talking about?
Nothing. Just forget it, all right?
Madison, customer wants to see you.
I've got to go.
Wake up, Cole.
Because we can't leave a customer waiting, can we?
Just promise me you won't tell anyone. I don't want anyone to find out. Not yet, anyway.
Don't worry. Keep your secret safe.
Hey, thanks for taking that.
No problems, just one of my many talents. That alongside being generally fabulous. Oh, how did it go? And what, the samples that you did for Aiden, did you like them? Yeah, he did. I just had a few small teething problems.
This is a secure area. You all need to leave.
Ah, well, probably just a bit out of practice, that's all.
It was his fault. It was Ruby's. Shut up!
Hey! Don't you tell your sister to shut up. And why is she saying it was your fault?
She got holes in his knickers with the first scissors. I did not. Well, it wasn't me.
Is this true?
I don't know who did it. You saw them. They were messing around with the samples. I told them to stop. Someone must have come back and cut them up afterwards.
Right. I want to know what is going on, and I want to know now.
Clear this area immediately.
Cleanup starts when you're finished. Take your time.
Oh, no, I'm sorry to bother you.
Can you get your cup of tea?
No, fine. I'm just going to cut straight to the chase. Pat said that you've been a friend to Billy when he's been in hospital.
Well, I visited a couple of times. I've been seeing my best buddies or anything.
Yeah, my point is you've cared enough to make an effort, which some of the other members of your family have done.
You should take the next right.
No, me and Pat are working full out, and Billy's going to need some help for a while, so I've asked a couple of his friends like Sophie and Yasmin whether they'd lend a hand.
Straight through the next intersection.
Oh, cheer up, love. Might never happen.
Apologize. Yeah, so
I was just wondering if things happened with Bethany. It's just, you see, we knew each other earlier, had a row. How many serious things she's either in town or she comes back.
Go straight over. Take the next right. Take the next left.
She was allowed to pass away in petrol. She was allowed to knock that on it.
I mean, if you're going to miss her with it.
Can't really say. Me being up the podge after lying to Aiden. I was so excited when he thought he was going to be there.
I'm going to tell him.
What if he decided to kill me? After what I did to him and his family, now they're going to be loving me. God knows what I'll tell him.
Well, you can't do this on your own.
Take the next left.
Support. Maybe you should speak to Leanne and Toy before you talk to anyone else. See what they think.
They probably think exactly what I am. How the hell did this happen?
Right, love. Sorry. Look at this and that. Worried about you.
yeah, it's a routine fire.
Right here.
They say anything about who they think did it?
Not soon enough, but then I'm going to broadcast it.
You need to take the next left. Almost there now.
What's with all the questions, wasn't it? Worried about you? That's more than that, isn't it?
Honestly, I'm just relieved because of the...
Because... What? Because you think I might have had something to do with it. Why would you think something like that?
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner?
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
Well, did you find it? This gun I'm supposed to have hidden somewhere? No. Have you spoken to anyone else about what's said I'm supposed to have done?
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February '46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
Cliff is lying awake worrying about how much time he's got left to sleep. And the more he thinks about it, the less time he has.
Sir, we're down to 5 hours sleep since when? 3 seconds ago. Best case scenario, people. 4 hours, 47 minutes sleep if we stop having conversations like this. Do it. Unleash the sheep!
The natural active ingredients in Vital Herbal can be used to help you sleep, or whatever's keeping you awake. Say goodnight, Tom.
Do we call it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Din.
But look past the things that won't make a difference. To find someone who will. Search for greatness. Search indeed.
Lola light Greek style. Thick, delicious, and fat-free. Fat-free? With 0% added sugar. No added sugar? Lola light Greek style. Delicious, fat-free, and 0% added sugar. Muller, official yogurt of British athletics.
Continue to recycling.
Go left here.
Cleanse cough. Its powerful dual-relief formula helps tackle your cough and soothe you. Relieve the nightmare of dry cough and sore throat.
It's the next right. Next left.
The liquid capsule contains omega-3 to support heart rate and vision, and is
Now that wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name? If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. And 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are full of it. Straight through the intersection. Take a left here.
I just want to find out whether she thought I was capable of murder like you did. Listen, mate, when you get this message, you need to get over it straight away.
Schroeder, apartment 2.
Any luck? No. She said it wasn't her. But, I'm sorry, mate. I really am. I know you weren't taking them samples.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer. What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this.
Professional.
You ready, tough guy?
No, I don't want to do that. Alright, well, because there's nothing wrong with that.
Prancing around and hit me.
She's going through. She's not a bad kid. I never sent you off. Listen.
You started. I'll finish it.
All right. If you really want to dance. That was a very...
grounded after the last storm you called. Yeah? Alright. No cute, isn't it? This comes from me. Oh! Well, if you really was tempted to happen, you'd be avoiding that place like that. Yeah, I guess so.
What are we waiting for?
Ralph, you all right?
I'm fine. I hardly felt it. He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph. I'm gonna take a look around.
Where is she? Faye. You said she was in trouble. Yeah, I lied. I knew that you wouldn't come unless you thought you had to. Yeah? Well, you were right. And now I'm going. Just
I doubt it.
please. Look, I told the police about feeling killing you. What? Did you give him a
Not sure this means much.
So what's happened? They took him in for questioning. And? They let him go. Well, that's it then. He's won. Not if you go to him back.
Junk.
No way. Okay, I'm not asking that. I'm telling you. Do you really think that I'm more scared of you than of him? He's off his head.
No.
He's got a gun with my fingerprints on it. The same one he used to kill Luke. And they're taking him in for questioning, and they've let him out. So what good would it do? I am not going to let him get away with
I don't think this is any use to us.
Well, that's up to you. You can't just walk away from this. What do you mean? You were going to stand up in that court tomorrow, and you were going to tell me what you like. No, I'm not. You can't make me. Get in. Open the door. What? Get the door. Get in there. Get in.
List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
So what are you doing back here then?
Just wanted to find out what time you finished.
Officer Phelps, that's 1247.
So you're not here to try and make me change my mind about what I'm doing?
Would it make any difference for what?
Well, I can't remember right now. My head. Oh, what the one that you made?
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
Didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill.
Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
Well, it's not that easy, you know? And it's going to get pretty cramped in here and all. Which is why I've been thinking maybe it's
Well, you picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. But the force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville.
This is for you.
It could only ever end one way.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identifying code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from here.
14 Adam calling KGPL. Real handle to 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger KGPL. 14 Adam en route.
We got any better ideas? Just let me go. And where are you going to go exactly?
Make it quick, you guys. The cops are here. We gotta move it. Keep your goddamn head down. Use the cover, Phelps. We don't know how many are in there. Take it slow. Backup will be here soon. I'm getting hammered here, Phelps!
LAPD, put down your weapons. The bank is surrounded. I'm offering you a chance to...
Chance, copper. Coming closer? We'll cut you in half.
Stay down.
Forward! There! Light him up!
Stay in cover.
That's it? We got them all? I think we got them, Cole. Should be all clear. Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. I'm glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner. This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive it first, Cole. Here are the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. And in my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before. He jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
Wendell Bowers! Stop! LAPD!
You can go screw yourselves.
Why, you! He's hiding in the alley! Bowers! Hold it right there!
Stop now or I will shoot. I won't tell you again, Wendell.
Jesus, Dunn! Watch your fire!
You don't want to do this, Wendell.
Give it up, Wendell!
Stay the hell away from me! There's no way I'm going back inside. I've done my time. You assholes
It's over,
already
Bowers.
screwed me once.
Give it up, Bowers! There's nowhere left to go!
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves. You're a persistent little shit, aren't you?
How you doing, Wendell? Your parole officer's feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1. Candidate Kelso!
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solve that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one goal.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment. Everybody stay back. Let us do our job.
Broad daylight, a crowded street. Now I've seen everything. C. Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
All right. Yes, it's a dead person.
FN Browning. Serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
Help me out.
This guy in the crowd thinks he saw something, Cole. You better take a statement.
Sir, I'm Officer Phelps. What exactly did you see?
I heard the shots. I thought it was a car backfiring. I saw a girl run at the shoe store.
You want to take a look around now? The witness can wait, Cole. We've got the perimeter.
Shell casings. These look like 32s.
Speak to the witness before homicide arrives, Phelps. And if you think she's lying, don't be afraid to get forceful. Verbally, of course. And don't accuse her of anything without proof. Lawyers love that shit. And if you're sure she's straight up, try the general approach. See what you can coax out of her.
Can I help you, sir?
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss. Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
Do you think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
You're lying, Miss Coletta. You know what happened and why. You're going to tell me.
There's nothing to tell. I've done nothing wrong. How can you prove different?
Your pearl earrings, Miss Coletta. You've been paying for them for a whole year. Stop lying and tell me what happened at the jewelry store.
Oh, God! I won't lose the earrings, will I?
You could lose your freedom, you little fool, if you don't stop obstructing a murder investigation.
Mr. Kalu. Edgar Kalu. He runs the jewelry store. He's showing me a lovely watch. Mr. Gage bursts in. Mr. Kalu gets very angry with Mr. Gage, and they start yelling at each other. Mr. Gage tells me that all of the things in the store are junk, nickel-plated, made in Japan, and yells at me to get back to work.
Then what happened?
We get back here, and I hear a loud bang. Mr. Gage clutches at his back. I hear another bang, and another, and another. Mr. Gage falls to his knees. It looked very painful.
Which jewelry store?
Hartfield's. Broadway, between 5th and 6th.
Did you see the person who shot Mr. Gage?
Of course I did. Mr. Kalu looked very angry. He kept firing the gun. He kept pulling the trigger. He threw the gun in a bin and turned and walked away.
You're making me angry, Miss Coletta. Is that what you want? Tell me why Mr. Kalu shot Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage hates Jews. A lot of people do. It's not my fault if he has nice things.
How many shots did you hear, Miss Coletta?
It's difficult to remember. It sounded like there were so many, and they were so loud.
I need you to concentrate, Miss Coletta. Even minor details can become important later on.
Well, there was one bang, and then another, and then three very quickly, close together. 5.
Thank you for your help, ma'am. You've been very brave. We'll need you to make a formal statement about what happened to Mr. Gage.
Does that mean I can still collect my... Never mind. Yes, officer, I'll make a statement.
This doesn't pertain to the case. Probably nothing.
We have the murder weapon.
And the murderer. The girl saw it all. Our killer works at a jewelry store called Hartfield.
That's a couple of blocks from here.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
Show's over. Keep moving, all of you. This is a crime scene. All of you move along.
Some of us have work to do, buddy.
Take this right.
105 North Avenue, 52.
Take the next left. Take the next right. Watch out for the civilians! Straight on. Go straight. Straight on. Straight on here.
to take the next left.
Officers, what can I do you for?
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir, Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Yeah. Caillou. Edgar Caillou was his name. Thing looked like it'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
You know where we can find Mr. Kalu?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield's jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help.
Go straight over the intersection. Go straight.
11825, code 6.
Turn left when you can.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Kalu, get back here!
Running.
Be careful. He looks dangerous. This town's dangerous.
stop or I will shoot! Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
The case that makes you, and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve. The one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who nabbed our malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. Well, I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
We know all about the argument. Miss Goleta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony is going to stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy putt snatcher? You and that stup Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just Officer Phelps. Isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, boyo. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
Oh, he's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
Who's intense?
The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out.
And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
an order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet, everybody.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why are you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Burkowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right?
Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside now. I'm going to start you out with 1 case, okay? I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out.
Come on, Phelps.
I didn't come to California to be a secretary.
They really pushed you through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got this desk. You were here in 5 minutes.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors.
That's that guy from the papers. Church doesn't make you a Christian any more than staying in the makes you a car.
You know this place?
Sure. Near the old gasworks and Signo Depot in the warehouse district. I'll direct.
Officer needs help, 103 and B.
So, tell me a little about yourself, Phelps.
Are we friends now, Bukowski?
We have to work together. Don't be so touchy.
I grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping. I went to college at Stanford, did 2 years ROTC before Marine OCS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early '45 as a first lieutenant and fought in the Okinawa campaign. I was wounded, shipped back home, did a year on the beat. Now I'm here.
So you won the Silver Star.
I don't want to talk about it.
Now let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa.
No.
You were up there all night, draped in the flag, knife between your teeth, gun at the ready.
Finished?
The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you.
I did my part, Bukowski. What did you do?
I kept the streets of L.A. safe for the people.
Yeah. Now I get it. Unfit for service.
No, fuck you, Phelps. I earned a bravery citation during the Zuda riots.
Sounds like you had it rough.
I did my job.
No one is saying you didn't.
I did 6 years as a patrolman.
That's the third time you've told me.
Take the next left.
Straight through. Straight over. Could be taking the next right. Left, coming up. Keep going straight.
Take the next right.
Continue to respond.
All units, a 459 just occurred at 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle, code 2, identify.
11 King, go ahead, KGPL.
11K, a 459 suspect just left 6th and Saris. Suspect is a male Caucasian believed to still be in the area. Code 2.
Another 459. I hear that number way too often these days.
Up on the roof, officer. He has a mask on his face. I caught sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
Give it up now! Make it easy on yourself!
Get the hell away from me!
Hurry! You can still catch him! I survived the war for this? Ah.
I'll take you all down with me!
Go left.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stick.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out.
Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the corner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped a full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right. We'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
You gonna keep me here, sir?
Doc?
Detective
Phelps. What have we got?
a lot of blood for a blunt force injury. Victim must be in a very bad way.
Any sign of the guy?
Not unless he's in the trunk of the car.
Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood. Nothing significant. Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday? Don't think this is anything. Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it. "32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here?" Happier times, I guess. The brand name might give us something to go on.
I'll have the car towed down to the impound. That's about all I can do here.
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
You ever seen the car before?
Funny enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars are parked here regularly, so it kind of stood out.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
Do you want the patrolman to hold you down while we turn out your pockets, Mr. Wilkie?
Maybe I checked inside that wallet. Not that I was gonna steal anything. Maybe I took a look. But there weren't no money in there. Not even change.
We found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
When you saw the blood, was it wet, bright red, or darker like it is now?
Darker, I'd say. Looked dry already.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilkie. We'll contact your employer if we need anything more from you.
If you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps. If you're done here, we'll head over there now.
Street.
.620 Bunker Hill Avenue. You know where that is?
Behind Bunker Hill. A couple blocks north of Central Station.
So, what do we tell the wife?
We play it by the book. There's no stiff yet, so let's see how it plays out. Could be a car theft gone wrong. Make Black drive somewhere lonely, then give him a tap.
But why leave the car?
Well, obviously someone got a little heavy-handed.
It's the wrong way around.
Well, how so, genius?
Where is Adrian? If you've gone to all the trouble to steal the car and it goes wrong, you leave the body behind, not the car.
You got something there. Doesn't add up. You read about the guy on the crossing yesterday?
No, what happened?
Over on Lincoln Avenue. This guy's driving along and his oil light comes on. He stops the car and gets out. He pops the hood and...
He's on a rail crossing.
Oh, you got it. He's got his head under there checking the oil, and the Southern Pacific Freight slams into his car doing 90 miles an hour. Car came to a rest more than a mile down the track.
What a pointless waste of life.
You'll get plenty of blood and guts and mindless stupidity working traffic, Phelps. And who needs a Second Amendment when we'll give a goddamn fool the license to get behind the wheel of an automobile?
If it's a kidnapping, why leave the victim's ID? If it's a murder, why leave the car? The evidence doesn't add up.
Free lesson, Phelps. Evidence will only get you so far. You ask me, the whole thing feels hinky as hell.
What I wouldn't give to have your powers of intuition, Bukowski.
Don't worry, kid. Keep watching the master and you'll get there one day. Straight ahead here.
Straight through the next intersection.
Cross over, keep going straight. Keep going on this road.
5 George is en route to 496 Broadway. You have another assignment there, Central?
Straight through the next intersection.
Straight through at the next junction. They'll be taking the next right.
Continue to respond, King.
Shots fired. Officer needs help. Chateau and Valencia. Chateau and Valencia. Shots fired. Officer needs help. Unit to handle code 3. Identify.
Car 11K, we'll handle the help call. Go ahead, KGPL.
11K. Shots fired. Officer needs help. Chateau and Valencia. Chateau and Valencia. 11K. Handle code 3. All other units code 2.
I see you motherfuckers. Come on up here and get us.
What is all this?
Traffic stop from hell. Prowler unit pulls these guys over. Finds a trunk full of hardware like you wouldn't believe. They lose it. Bullets start flying, and they snatch up the guns and one of the cops. Head to high ground and make their stand.
And the officer?
Up there. Still alive, we think. Who knows for how long. We'll keep him busy if you can find a way up, sir.
Really hurts. This is worse than a war zone.
You deal with him. I'll cover the street from here. Go on, get up there.
Put the weapon down, now!
"11K. I've been involved in a shooting. It's code 4 here, but suspects are down, and I need an ambulance at Chateau and Valencia. Also notify detective headquarters. I'll need the coroner. My partner and I are okay."
11K, roger on the ambulance and coroner. Detective headquarters will be notified. All units, 11K reports code 4 on the shooting at Chateau and Valencia. Code 4.
Officer needs help, 103 and east.
Right up ahead. You're taking the next left. Turn right.
Officers help. Major 415, 1624 West 3rd Street, 1624 West 3rd Street. Any unit to handle code 3, identify.
Straight through the next intersection. Next right.
Take the next left.
Officers help. Major 415, 1624 West 3rd Street, 1624 West 3rd Street. Any unit to handle code 3, identify.
Car 11K, we'll handle the call.
11K, officer needs help. 415 fight group in the alleyway, 1624 West 3rd Street, 1624 West 3rd Street. 11K, code 3.
Go right. Any excuse to engage, right, Phelps?
Finally. We're starting to think nobody would show.
What have we got?
The 3rd Street Gang and the Diamond Street Gang. Mexican kids with nothing better to do than howl at each other. But no bloodshed so far. Shit! Hope you brought plenty of ammunition, sir.
LAPD, drop your weapons! Throw out the guns.
Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
How long do you think you can hold out?
Eyes open. He's around here somewhere.
I need cover!
Weapons on the ground, now!
Blast him! Let's move forward!
Just missed.
You're covered, Phil! God damn it, here come more of them.
Car 11K calling KGPL. I need an ambulance at 1624 West 3rd Street. Code 4. Shots fired and suspects are down.
Roger on the ambulance, 11K. All units be advised, code 4 on the major 415 on West 3rd Street. Suspects are down.
Go left now.
Take the next right.
Citizen reports a 211 in progress. 43070 State Street. Unit to handle code 3. Identify.
Next left. Take the next right.
Straight through the next intersection.
Go straight through here. Straight on. Straight over. Straight ahead. Take the next left. Cross over, keep going straight. Go straight through here.
Continue to respond, sir.
All units are frequency 2 to stand by.
Keep going on this road. Right here. You need to take the next left. Straight through the next intersection. Cross over, keep going straight. Right up ahead.
Citizen reports a 211 in progress. 437 East 8th Street. Unit to handle code 3. Identify.
11K responding. Go ahead.
11K, a citizen reports a 211 in progress at 437 8th Street at the Bristol Hotel. Suspects are linked with previous 211s. 11 King, code 3.
kid. Drop that money one more time and you're a goner.
Sorry, mister. It's just my hands are shaking.
Shut up! Get the money in the bag.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Hurry the hell up, will you? Come on. It's goddamn cops!
Careful! He's got a gun!
What are we waiting for?
Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
Covering fire!
Let's see if I can't put one right between your eyes. You're fucking toast!
Surrender now or I will use deadly force. Throw out the guns.
Eyes open. It's around here somewhere. Can I get some cover here? God! Now you can keep that, you fuck.
There he is!
Move! Move!
Car 11K to KGPL. Bristol Hotel 211 is code 4.
Units, be advised, code 4 at the Bristol Hotel on 8th Street, code 4.
Officer needs help, 103 MD.
vicinity, see the man at 211 just occurred. 3rd and Hill Street. Stand by for further. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
Left here. Take the next right.
Any unit in the vicinity, see the man at 211 just occurred. 3rd and Hill Street. Stand by for further. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
This is 11K. Go ahead with the further.
11K, your 211 is at Angel's Flight, 3rd and Hill Street. 11K, code 3.
Angel's Flight. Probably some tourist flashing too much cash.
What took you so long? They're getting away.
What happened here, sir?
They had guns. Dirty louses took everything and then booked. They went that way, the stairs alongside the track.
You look like a rat with a gold tooth wearing a watch like this. It takes a man of class. But we agreed to go 50-50. 50-50? You gotta be kidding. Who paid for the damn guns?
Nobody paid for the damn guns. You stole them.
LAPD!
Cop, down to dust. Keep moving!
Stay in cover.
You asshole. I got him. Son of a bitch is lit. Brave boy.
Car 11K. Shots fired. The suspect is down at 3rd and Hill. It's code 4 here, but I need an ambulance.
11K, roger on the ambulance. All units, the shooting at 3rd and Hill Street is code 4. Code 4.
Keep going on this road.
Straight through the next intersection.
KGPL to any unit, the 459, they're now at 267 South Main. Unit to handle code 2, identify.
Car in the end. Phelps, there's a crime happening somewhere. Go find it.
You're wasting time. Get out of here.
Hey, you're on the department's dime, kid. Go do some work.
Seems like a decent guy.
Oh, that looks like a beauty.
Turn right here. Right here.
Continue to respond, guys.
Take a left. Keep going on this road. Straight on here. Straight over. Straight ahead here. Take this right. Straight through. Turn left up ahead.
Any Sentry into the 415 possible mental case at 7th and Flower. Unit to handle code 3. Identify.
This is car 11K. We'll handle the 415.
11 King, your 415 is at the Alico station at Wilshire and Flower.
Possible mental case. Ha! Couldn't stay away from that one, could ya? Right here.
Stop just ahead.
You're the one who's been sending cosmic rays into my room. I'll show you. Yes, sir. You're not going to control my thoughts anymore.
Just calm down, sir.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Give it up, LAPD!
That away.
Put your hands in the air! Don't make me chase you!
You don't understand. Someone has to stop the Venusians.
Farewell, cruel world!
Can you drive to this one?
I think his name is Phelps. I read about him in the newspaper.